Hello, beautiful soul watching this. I'm proud of you for clicking on this. Just clicking on something that is titled this means that you want to make a better life for yourself. And that's the first step, truly, to have the desire to make changes. A lot of people are very content doing what they're doing, and they have no desire to even try to make things better because they think it's too much work or that it's not possible for them. The list goes on. So I want this to motivate you because the time to lock in is now, okay? There's never going to be a perfect time. There's always going to be those doubts in your mind, but the time is now. Those who choose to lock in now are going to reap the rewards. And I know it's uncomfortable, trust me. I'm facing that right now as I'm trying to do many different things. It's not comfortable. I was at peace before I chose to lock in. I was at peace because I wasn't really challenging myself, and I was really just in my bubble of inner peace and love. And now I'm facing like my ego coming up and trying to stop me, and resistance and fear. Not really fear. It's like I'm not scared. It's more so I don't know. It's really strange because I'm not scared of anything. Well, maybe I am a little bit. I don't fucking know. I don't want you to be 10, 20, 30 years from now and regret not locking in. I don't want you to think back of all the weekends you wasted drinking, your precious free time that you wasted just drinking your life away. Because when you think about it, drinking and alcohol, which is poison, is legal because it's going to keep people as far away from themselves as possible so they're not bettering themselves. Because like I've said in my last videos, there's a war on souls on this planet. So they're going to promote things like drinking and program us in movies and everything to make it normal because they want us to be disconnected from ourselves. Now, I've talked about this in my previous videos. I still drink every now and then, but I'm trying to not do it very much because it really takes me off my path. I'm not so strict where I'm never going to do it again because it is fun. Drinking poison is fun, I will admit. It's funny though, like we just accept that we're gonna feel like ass the next day and like be so hungover, but we just let ourselves do it. Anyways, nothing worth having comes easy, okay? So you're gonna have to be willing to put in hard work and dedication. And sometimes you will have to risk losing money. Like I truly believe that high risk, high reward. Like I have a lot of business ideas that are going to require me investing in. And to me, I really, really believe in these. Like, I have no doubt in them. But it's a risk still. And so, if you have the means to do it, I think you should do it. And then, better yet, if you are aligned with your soul's mission and aligned with yourself and aligned with God, meaning that you are in tune with your purpose, your God-given purpose, and you're working with the higher power, God's on your side. If your intentions are pure and are going to help people, then God is going to be assisting you, and you have more angelic support from the higher realms than you can even imagine once you get to that state of being tapped in like that and serving, like aligning your will to divine will. So things will be easier for you if you do that. And it's the law of divine compensation. Putting out good with good intentions, you'll receive good back. Now you need to realize things aren't going to come instantly. You can't just expect to instantly be successful. You have to be consistent and be willing to put in the work. And just know that there's going to be ups and downs, and that's part of the process. Not everything is going to go as you expected, but the challenges make you grow into who you're meant to be. All of the hard times, all of the difficult things I've gone through, I would not change because they have shaped me into who I am today. So I'm very blessed, and I view them with gratitude. I also view the darkness with gratitude because the darkness made me very strong, the darkness I faced. I also want you guys to stop caring what anyone thinks. You may be worried to put yourself out there for fear of what others are going to think about you, like if you start posting things. And I know that can be uncomfortable sometimes, but when it comes down to it, you have to realize none of that matters, and that's your ego trying to stop you from stepping into your power and stepping into your highest timeline. Because what these people matter from your high school and middle school does not matter. Most of them aren't even doing anything to create anyways. They're just living their life, not trying to make a better life for themselves. So you taking that risk, and if they judge you for that, they're not in a place to judge, and they're just projecting. They're just jealous that you're able to do uncomfortable things, and it makes them feel insecure that they can't. And what people think does not matter. It only matters what you think of yourself. So it doesn't matter what these other people think. And anyone who started a business or puts themselves out there on social media is going to respect you for doing it. That's how I feel whenever I see anyone posting anything. If they have 1 like, 2 views, I'm like, I'm so proud of you. Because I know what it takes. At first, it was a big struggle for me to speak my truth on TikTok. I felt a resistance in speaking up because some of the things that I know and say are a little bit out there for the current times. Not anymore, though. Not anymore, because everyone is awakening. I was very pleased today in the group chat to see one of my friends say, "Do we think Beyonce is evil?" And then one of my other friends said, "Do we think the LA fires were staged?" So the consciousness shift that is occurring on this earth is blowing my mind right now. And so the time is now to just start speaking your truth and start doing what you came here to do. I know that there's fear associated with it. I know that there's doubts, but you have to push through. Any successful business owner faced all of the same things that you and I are facing as we try to do this, and they push through, and that's what separates them from those who don't even try at all. So you got this. You need to realize that you're capable of anything, okay? Anything. I know that you've been led to believe that you're small. The programming and the way the world is has made you feel small. That's by design. But it's time to break free from the programming that is holding you back. The way that I have done this, and I'm making a free offer right now that I'll link below to help you start making progress towards your dream life, because it kind of reverse engineers and taps into the mind, because the mind is so powerful. If you can control your mind, you can control your life. If you're not actively programming your mind, someone else will. It's as simple as that. I have undone so much programming over the years. And I'm so glad that I feel so blessed that I was able to recognize this and realize what I needed to do, because there were things I never thought were possible for me that I simply shifted my mindset and made possible. It all started with optometry school. I rewired my brain to make assumptions that ended up becoming reality. So this worked for succeeding at interviews, getting into schools, tests, a huge board exam that costs $1,400 that is very difficult to pass. And I also did this for music. I never thought I would release music, but I jumped to a timeline where it was possible. I reshifted my beliefs and kept writing certain things that drew me closer to make me, first of all, believe that this is possible for me. When I started out thinking there's no way I could ever finish a song, because I had started many different songs and never finished one. I programmed into my reality, I am going to finish a song by the end of spring break. And I did. It ended up being the last 2 days after a week of no luck. And then it all came together. It was so divine. And the song, I exported it. It was 333. Just got chills. You can do anything you set your mind to. And I'm sick of people thinking that they're small. And I'm not saying this mad at you guys. I'm mad at the darkness for making us think that we're small. The hidden agendas. But that's all coming to an end. The darkness is coming to the light, and we are heading into a golden age. And I want you guys to truly believe that and know that, because it is true. Stay grounded. Stay in your heart. I love you.